one won't work because Twitch, it will go to two channels, uh, basically same channel but multiple signals going, so this won't work. But hopefully now things work. Okay, I'm live. Cool. Hey, it worked. Restart your computer. Every time works. That's what I have learned in my computer science degree. Just restart your freaking computer. And let's see. Hello, hello. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, you guys can hear me. You can hear my terrible voice. Okay, cool. You guys can hear me on here. You guys can see me on YouTube. So now we can finally get started. Good part is I will edit this out as soon as I get a chance. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. No chats yet, so that's definitely fine. So let's get started. In this video, we will cover TryHackMe Surfer, in which we have to find internal web pages to find the flag for our room, right? There are multiple things we can use, but because we have been doing, right, if you have been following me on the live stream, we have been doing Burp Suite a lot, especially the proxy, sitemap, target, scope, all those things. So we will take care of that. But also we will use something called Dirtbuster, which is a great way to find all these things, right? So let's just get going with that side. So, whoa, check out this radical app. Isn't it nearly dude? Gnarly dude. Gnarly what? What is gnarly? Slang term used for that can be used as an objective or blah. Negative. Oh, wait. Originated in California surfing community and can have a negative or positive connotation. Terrible or shocking. Okay, that's interesting because we are on Surfer and we are looking at this. So, isn't it gnarly, dude? Okay, join this room first. Now we can start our machine, right? By the time this is working, let's go here. We have been surfing through some web pages and we want to get you on board too. They said this application has some functionality that is only available for internal usage. But if you catch the right wave, you can probably find the sweet stuff. That's our flag. So some functionality only available in the internal web pages. So that's something to keep an eye on, right? That's an important note for us. But also, we have to check the right wave. So basically find the right pages and we can get the sweet flag. Access this challenge by developing both the vulnerable machine by pressing the green start machine button located within this task and the TryHackMe attack box by pressing the start box button located at top right of the page. Navigate to this URL. We have this URL, but what we'll do, instead of using the attack box, I personally just love to use my own Oracle's virtual box, which is the Kali one. Why? Because I already have a bunch of things in it, right? So it makes my life easy, and I will use this in a CTF challenge more than attack box. So just more comfortable for me. Let it run. Let's go. Oh, if you get these issues, right, just go to file and wait, machine reset. Go to machine and reset. Sometimes it happens. Internal server stuff, right? Or internal computer science. Computer operating system stuff. Okay, Kali is running now. Let's go. Let's go enter our password. Kali Kali. Kali Kali. Kali Kali. Kali. Now let's go to our terminal. Let's make it big so you guys can see it. Now let's go sudo open VPN, but we have to go to desktop first. Make it big. That's what she said. And I did. Ba-ba-ba. Let's go. Okay, we have this. Right, our VPN is working. What we next want to do next is open another terminal, another tab in this thing only. Right, and let's look at the URL we have. We have http 10.10.217.195. Let's go here. We can't access it right now. Let's see what is going on, why we can't access it. Or okay, no, we can't access it. So this is the URL, right? Machine expires in this much time. Deploying both vulnerable machines by pressing the green one attack box. Check out similar content on TryHackMe SSRF. So SSRF, we covered the SSRF one, right? Intro to SSRF, where we were talking about how to send files, right? Basically, if you have these links, how to send it. So we can look at some internal stuff. We can get like values of basically files and stuff, right? And that was pretty much it. Nothing much in this one, but let's just focus on this one. Let's see if we need our attack box today, like, and we can't access it using the start machine button. So let's just click here. It will open up in new tab. Exit split view. And there is just one flag, so we know once we find it, we can close this guy. It's interesting that this one can't be accessed through our Kali, even though we have our VPN running perfectly fine. Let's see. For that, till then, right, what we can do, right, at least we can get our commands ready to go. So we'll go with our dirbuster command. How we do it? Here. Just bring it here. Derby, right? And then we type the URL we want. It will be 10.10, whatever is the next one, 10.10.217.195. Another thing, actually, I just thought of, I can try to do a ping command to this and see if we can reach it. Ping dash C to, because I want to only send 5. Let's see. And ping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0% packets lost, 5 received. Okay, wait. If 0% packets were lost, that's interesting. Then, oh, maybe because we have our Burp proxy on. So disable this. Let's go. Sorry, my apologies. My bad. So we have 24/7 system plus. Log into your account. Enter your username and password to log in. Let's see if test works. Don't save it. Nope, it didn't work. What we can do now, we can open and go to our Burp suite and then go here, Burp Community Edition, right? See, you guys, cool. Let me know if you have any questions, whatever I'm doing, I'm planning to do. Till then, let's go here, open our software to see what all is going in the background. So we have this. Now let's enter test and test again. Oh, intercept should be on. Test. So we have a request here. Let's see what it says. Username, password, PHP SSC ID is this verify.php. So we can look at this specific page to get some answers. Let's forward this. What was the next one? Nothing. Login.php. Okay. if we see our history, we have verify.php. So let's get that. Let's see what this guy has to say for us. I'm so sorry. I had my notifications on. I forgot about them. Right? Don't kill me. So we have verify.php. Again, in the intercept event, we just can forward this. Okay. So let's see what verify.php returned for us. It returned login.php, no cache, blah, blah, blah. Okay, first let's go here. Test, right? Response. Login, blah, blah, blah. Admin, no. Expires this. Okay. When we sent the password, parameters were there. Login.php, nothing came. 302 not found. Or 302 found. Okay. And just in case, let's close this one. 302, HTTP 302. What does this say? Found redirection response. Status code indicates that the request resource has been temporarily moved to the URL in the location header. So whatever is the location header, we can see that, right? So in the location header, we have login.php. So whatever goes to the verify, it says, hey, don't come to me, go to location.php, right? 302. And when we did get, again the location one went here. Now let's look at this target one. So we have assets, main.js, and then we have vendor. Okay, vendor has a lot information. So maybe this might have something for us. We have minified version of JS. Minified is, if you don't know, right, to compile it faster. Instead of the whole thing being like shown, right, like all the code in the same language, everything gets like minimized, right, like put into basically, instead, let's say for example you are using variables, say my object or client's SSID, something like that. All those are replaced by I, J, K, just one letters. How if needed, then it goes to two alphabets. But those things, the reason that's because that reduces the speed. So those things, right? So we have validate.js as well. Response, blah blah blah, request. Okay, we have a lot. Let's look at the login one, which always gets here. Your username, form, blah blah blah. And they mentioned that we should look into, excuse me, we should look into SSRF, with the idea that it TryHackMe tells us that we have to look into SSRF. My gut says let's go back into login.php and look at the forms, right? The forms talk about a post request, and action is this. No validate action needs validation. Form, right? Here is the input control of the user, form label, this again, and creates all the links in the footer, right? You can delete the links only if you have purchased the pro version. All the links in the footer should remain intact. We can remove these links, licensing information, this, purchase the pro version. Okay, this is not for TryHackMe, it's for something different. That's fine, right? Let's look at the more in details into this. We have Apex, vendor, have this. Let's see if vendor returns something for us. Okay. So this one goes to proxy. Let's turn our intercept off for a second. We have here, right? We can go to vendor. Let's see what vendor returns. Forbidden, we don't have access. Let's look at more information. Let's look at if something is there here. Nope, nothing. We know the port 80 is there. Let's reduce this. Let me know if you guys have any thoughts about it. Target. Apex starts. Bootstrap. JS. Okay, that's not useful. That's not useful. This is not useful. Charts. PHP email form. Validate.js. Right? Let's try to get this for us. Copy URL. Let's go here. Okay, let's see. This is our validate.js file, which is the reason why validation is happening or not happening. So forms add for each, add listener, action, reCAPTCHA, execute token, blah blah blah. PHP form, this form action, blah blah blah, right? So PHP email form, submit, post, X, form data. This is the function to tell what's going on or like send the request. Response okay, return text, throw new error, response status text, okay, this date, then data query, loading, trim, send message, form submission failed, no error, plus action, okay. So let's look at whatever we send. Now the whole idea with SSRF and all these attacks is, let's see what is happening to the things we are sending. So it sends, right? Event happens. Query. Whatever we are sending. Action, right? Form data. So whatever we are sending is directly going. If reCAPTCHA. Okay. If not action. Okay, so basically whatever we are sending is getting to them. So let's go here, right? And let's go and look at what will happen if we do this. Alert. So we'll create an alert and let's copy this 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, now we want to keep our Burp proxy on to make sure things are there and intercept on. So let's go here, turn on the intercept, log in. Now let's see what happens. This here is getting, so now I'm changing these things, this whole thing to what I sent, right? Let's see, encoding. Wait, why encoding like this? Okay, change body encoding, change request method. So we can get a get verify.php. Let's get like pwd. Let's see what will happen if we do this. Okay, modified it, right? We didn't get anything basically. 302 login.php, because it's just sending the request and telling, like, not giving us what we want. So what we can do according to you guys, let's go back to the thing we were trying to do instead of pwd, right? Let's repeat this by back here. My ADHD is a pretty good because I lose focus sometimes. Oh wait, here we got something more. Bootstrap, let's go here, what it said here. Okay, now let's go back to our history. Let's see what verify get verify. Okay, login. This was the original request. Okay. There was nothing returned back. So let's see what it will do. Validate.js, right? And if we open, we have this opened in one of these. So form validate.js. Add listener whenever the submit action happens. Let's read through line by line for this, right? Every single line. Let's do that. So we got our listener. When we submit the form, this function with the event prevent default. Okay, what does this do? Or turn off the intercept for a second, boss. And we'll just clear all these. And good part is, because we have this, we'll add this to scope. You have added an item to the, do you want Burp Proxy stop sending out of scope items to the history, right? Yes, we want stop, right? So this prevent default method, right? Let's look into this one. The prevent default method of the event interface tells the user agent that if the event does not get explicitly handled, its default action should not be taken as it normally would be. So if it is not handled properly, should not taken normally, right? The event continues to propagate as usual unless one of the event listeners calls stop propagation, stop immediate propagation. Okay. So we have add listener like this, prevent default, won't let you check this. So if we do something stupid, so like if we are submitting like this won't let do anything. This form, and this is in PHP email form, so that's one thing we know, which is good. Data recapture site key. If not action, display error. This form, the action perform property is not set, return. Okay, dot loading, class dblock, whatever dblock is in, errors message, query selector, right? Let me drink some water. We have the action PHP form validation form submit. This is our action token. We got our token, blah blah blah, catch error. This form error. Else display error. This capture JavaScript API URL is not loaded. When did we got any URL? Till then, let's one thing I forgot, my ADHD. Let's keep running this, right? We might find something good. Okay, let's go back. Submit form, this form action. So all the form data, post, HTML, this is in our form, response, okay, return response.text. Response status, URL, then this data. Okay. So that is sending probably 302 maybe. I need to see, and this is running, let's see, index.php. Going back. Login index.php. And our sitemap here. This one doesn't do anything. PHP form validation, e charts, that doesn't do anything. Okay. Quill. Vendor Quill JS. Webpack. It's all node modules. Okay. Simple. Datatables.js. Okay, let's look at this one. Go to copy URL. Okay. Object undefined weekdays. So this is just a unified. Okay. I don't know why this is here. Cancel the event. Okay. Display error. Function display error. Loading error message and error. Okay. So if I do hello world, never save. Now let's do this way. So there is nothing happening with the cross-site scripting. So now let's look into the XSRF way, which will change the form method, right? We look at our form. Action verify.php. This if we turn to get. So now let's do that. Get and there's verify.php. Enter your password, login, and then this username. So and now let's turn the intercept on for a second here. So we have our this request get. What we'll do, right, because we know it's in PHP, we will use the null pointer in the next request and see what happens. Okay, so let's go here. What did it return? 302 form. So verify.php is not returning anything. Let's do this way. No validate. Right now we'll do something different. We'll say null. We entered this, we exit the string, comment in PHP. So let's go one step back here in our SSRF. Close it here. XSRF examples. Here. Based on simple information, which of the following URLs is likely to be vulnerable? Blah blah blah. Defending SSRF. Practical. Right? So we had this. We were getting the value URL to private. Okay, let's get instead of verify method, this. Let's do this. Let's see what this will do for us. Forward. Get. Okay. This didn't do anything for us. Bad request. You could not find, the server could not find the request. Oh, We won't look at anything till we figure this out. We'll not play any game. Okay, SSR stands for server side request forgery, right? Based on the practical we did, we had the URL, we had this URL avatar, which was a get thing, was getting value. Basically, it was URL asset this, style private, input radio value private, right? Here we were getting the value as this. Okay. So how should I do this? Let's look at the code for all the assets. Go to here, copy, paste and go. Intercept off for a second here. Assets, no, nothing. So I guess target is where we have to go for these. Assets has images, CSS. Oh boy. Tiny MCE, and this is minified. Then there is Y. This should be something. This should get us something. There is verify. It's a post request. So it will take and it will check. If this is in table rest, let's do this way. Let's make another request, but let's go back to our, I think it was in intro to webhack. Subdomain enumeration IDOR, file inclusion. Let's see, which one was it? Which one was the one which has like hundreds of PHP things we learned about? Not SQL, I think it was IDOR maybe. Not IDOR. It was the hard one, whichever was the hard one. Web application, content, no. Authentication bypass, maybe. IDOR. File inclusion, I believe it was file inclusion, yeah. File inclusion was the medium one, took some time, remember now. And here, we were talking about include with the PHP, right? So we were talking about include PHP, password we were able to get because it was getting some value. And then we had the null pointer which we were looking for. So oh, not like this. Here, where is it? Here. So it has in the injection URL encoded representation as %00 or 0x00 in hex. Okay, so when we do that, you can try tricking the web application to disregarding whatever comes after the null one. Okay, dot and then slash. Okay, so we have this. We get the user. We put something in the username. We try to get whatever is, and then this. Okay, let's try to do that. Right. We got a couple of views on YouTube today. That's nice. Thank you so much for the likes and everything. I really appreciate it. Pretty good, pretty good. Yo, Twitch, you are slow today. I guess yesterday, YouTube took it too hard. Ah, boy. Yo, I was joking, but keep doing it. We have our Kali. Let's go here. Let's think about it. Whatever it is, right? I want the intercept to be on first. Whatever the verify one does. You have to enter. Okay, this is our one, right? WA. Let's say admin. Username admin should be there, I assuming. Then we'll copy paste whatever we got from here. Let's forward this and see. Okay, login.php, blah blah blah. Forward. Assets, bootstrap, CSS, nothing for us. Let's see now. This is what we edited here. This one. Wait, what? Didn't get edited or what? Oh, it might have got edited. Yeah, this was it. So what was the result found? Excuse me. Apologies. So we have. I'm really, really losing my patience. I don't understand. So we don't have to worry about any of these lads. We have. What is quill? What is quill? Ah, turn this off for a second. Boy. Editor built for modern web. Wait. So this is an easy to use tool for building rich text editors. Okay. Where is it being used then? Cool. Okay, that missed our eyes. Function blah blah blah. There's nothing in this one. Quill one. Copy URL. Let's go here. Paste and go. Let's see what this does. Version 3 source webpack formats. Does it have a username here? No, nothing here. check here. Here might be something in the user, your username. Okay. Username, enter your username, enter your same thing. Okay. Hmm. Let's get into password, same thing. Okay. Hmm. Okay, 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 okay. We have vendor slash vendor is there. What does this as? Vendor. Why I don't have permission to access this? Who the fuck are you? Okay. Vendor has more pages. We just don't have permissions. Okay. So, how to do this? The answer should be in PHP email form. Email form. We have to look for the username. So ask us for the email form. Okay, let's read again. Whoa, check out the Radical app. Isn't it gnarly, dude? We have been surfing through some of the web pages. We want to get you on board. They said this application has familiarity that is only available for internal usage, but if you catch the right wave, okay. Huh. Uncover the flag on the hidden application page. Hidden one is probably vendor. Vendor page is probably the hidden one. You have to find a way to get inside. And tricking user into like, okay, this is how to look into this, right? What do you think we should do, right? What do you think we should do? I'm actually like kind of questioning what uh more we can do to hack this website. What do I have? What do we got? Anything from? Okay, there's backup. Let's see what that directory does. Nope. Okay. There is assets. There is not found. Asset forbidden. We just have this asset vendor PHP. Okay, let's search this. Open link in new tab. Multiple spam protection. Oh, gets the username, it gets the password. What if I do the same thing but after the password? Because it's sending stuff anyway, so let's see. Let's see hacking here. Okay, let's turn on the intercept again. Let's see. here. So let's see if we have slash, or how was it in the last time? The one we modified. Percentage 00 this, right? So we'll do it during the password time at least. This time. Percentage 00. How it might be like looking for the username, looking for password. And let's change it to get. Let's see if this one will work. If it is saying verify.php, can we go and get like something else? Let's say we get verify slash. But if it is in here, right, like we can go okay, let's see here. Probably didn't work. I don't know if even if it worked or not. So we had this. Nope. Post here. This was we edited it to do a get on this 302. Your browser sent a request to server it could not understand, and our request was this. So the thing is, it keeps on checking for verify.php. Oh, instead of verify.php, it should check for that URL. That might be it, right? That might be something that might give us something, right? What do you guys think? Give me, you guys think too, right? Like that might give us something. Okay, so instead of verify.php, I will give it verify.js. Password, user, action name, this, and then um let's see what happens here. Only one request was sent. Okay, original PHP validation form, right? Strict, blah blah blah. Just open that or what? Shit. Can we send it to validate.js? Not found. In the last one, hmm, 200 get verify.php, that always blew up in my face. What one thing I can do? Hmm. Maybe get vendor? Huh? SQL databases function object type of undefined. Function type, right? Cannot find call. Okay, export function. Okay, wait, is alter is valid. Vendor is not doing shit. What type of function is this? Name en weekdays. Okay. Use strike, not use. Response header. Hmm. Oh. 404 not found. Not found. The request URL you are not found. What should I do then? What should I do? SSRF. Let's see. Hmm. Let's go back to TryHackMe's SSRF and see. Intro to SSRF. What is SSRF, right? Type of SSRF. Two types. Regular, where data is returned to attacker screen. Second, no information is returned, right? Okay. Let's start with that information. View button. So we are doing a URL and telling it to do something. It does something. Okay. API and ID this. Huh. This example is not same as this. Because we change everything, we get what it was giving us. Finding SSRF, right? We see the server is taking. So in our case, it was basically. Oh, was it? We can one thing we can look actually is when we do login, cancel, turn off for a second. When we do login, okay. Bootstrap, PHP, valid form, Quill, simple database, data tables. What is this? Let's see this. Oh, date slashes. It was something was here about this. I'm not an idiot. It says something. One. There's Quill. There's. What does this JS file is telling me? What do you think this is telling me? it might be somewhere. If not here, if not exactly here, maybe in vendor. Oh, should have vendor slash. If not, I will look for one thing a little bit into this. Right? This one doesn't have it, but the target. Hmm. Where is it? Where is it? Wait, let me bring my table up a bit too. Sorry, my legs hurt sitting for so long. Let's do it so you guys can still see me, right? Oh boy. Hopefully you guys can still see me. I don't look like an idiot right now, hopefully, right? So let's look at this. Simple data tables, CSS, what this CSS does for us. Let's see into that as well. The CSS data table, okay. I have a belief that this one does also have some very big significance to what we are trying to achieve. Object undefined type of this, right? Undefined star. So this or this. This is one whole data table, export table 0. This whole is one function. Function if this. So if I'm sending, let's say, a request to login.php and I don't send technically anything, let's say, right? Intercept on again. Let's say username, I don't send anything. Let's see what will happen. It asks for the redirect, right? Of course, which it does all the time when we goes to verify. It just redirects as soon as it hits. Then why we have verify.php? Shouldn't it that change to validate.js or whatever it is? Validate.js. And let forms document.query all php form. Okay, so what we can do, one more thing. Here, let's change this query. Inspector. Oh. Okay, we have here form validate. That's the action verify.php. So if I have to find verify.php, that's the action, but the action we need is query selector all php form event this form action, this form get attribute if okay php email form okay action. What are the action here? Okay, this gets the action if no action. Oh, I got a follower. Hey, thank you so much for following. Thank you so much. I got a message. Yes, one sec, sorry, I get involved in hacking so much. Yonjini Smine, thank you. Yon Ginny O is mine. That's the right way to say it. That's interesting. That's a whole sentence in there. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for following. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. It means a lot. Personally, it means a lot. So thank you so much. Yeah. So let's just get going back into our hacking. What I was doing? I forgot what I was doing. Let's think about it. Let's think about it. Intercept off for a second. Yeah. Let's do this way. So now we have back. We are looking at our action, right? We are looking at our action. Now we are looking for how to validate. Let me just see. Why it said 26 again after I got a follow? Okay, I'll check that later. Never mind. But yeah, so I have to look into this. We have a validate form we found, and we are looking for action. Action should be PHP email form submit. That should be the action name. Okay. So wait. Here, let's change this. Copy link address. Oh no, copy, expand, edit as HTML. Change this. No, my bad. Copy this. Copy. Now I think this might do the job for us. This might do the job for us. Post request. That's fine. Needs validation. No validate. We have to look what does no validate does. Intercept is off for a second. No validate. HTML form no validate attribute. No validate attribute is a boolean attribute. When present, it specifies the form data. Input should not be validated when submitted. Okay, that means, for example, I believe is, let's say if I'm adding an email, right? I'm adding, let's say, for a username or password. There is no validation required in terms of how long the password should be. Email should have at gmail.com, something like that format. So that's what I think it's saying. But the action we are looking is this one. Execute reCAPTCHA action. This action. This form action form data. Okay. This sent message. Okay, let's try this way, right? We are sending email form action is this, and let's see, hello, then hello again. We'll do login. Let's see what happens. Oh, turn on the intercept, whatever, edit as HTML, change the action to this, copy this again, PHP form email form valid, right? Yeah, let me close this guy first. Yeah, forward for sure. Sure. Paste. Okay, let's see. Verify.php. It always goes to verify.php. Okay, sure, go for it. First thing we have to find why it goes to verify.php, right? Let's take a mental note of that. This is our request we sent. Form data. Okay. Goes again to this. We need to somehow assets. Same VS. Let me just remove all these. Remove from scope, delete history, delete selected one. Okay, so let's just restart our brain, right? Why it is going to verify.php, where all verify.php is mentioned. just here. Forward all. Okay, nothing is happening, right? Now let's see. Verify why it is going here. Verify. In the JavaScript, maybe I might find something. But this is a form. Form is set with the class this needs validation. No validate event your name. Then there is button, submit button. Once the submit button login thing is done, there's credits. SMG, which is basically does nothing for me right now. Index.php. Turn off the intercept for a second. This is the same thing. Index.php leads me to the same thing, so it doesn't matter, I believe. What to do in this case then? What to do? What do you guys suggest? Any ideas? Any luck? Any way you would like to help me, please. Every help is appreciated. Um, let's think about it. Okay, let's think about it. We have verify.php mentioned here, submit button. It will, based on the action, it will go to this. I'm really lost right now. Let's go back. Let's think about in a different manner. Okay, let's think about it. We have this for SSRF form server destination. We can change maybe the verify values, probably not, because like here's the product, here's the names, right? IP addresses, replace localhost references, deny list, allow list, open redirect. Can we redirect it? Can we redirect it according to you guys? What do you guys think? Tell me, give me something, boys. I said I wanted to struggle, but not this much, man. Holy, my brain is cooked. Why I'm not a genius? It's okay. I'll work hard for it. We have URL verify. Verify form your this input this username form control text username required class ID PA password PSW. Okay, submit. If we look at the JS of it, we have JS main JS, right? This might give us some clues, hopefully. Easy selector helper function, right? Helps us get the select event listener, add event, EL, scroll, sidebar, bar toggle, navbar links. Okay. blah blah blah, quill editor, font, script, super sub, blah blah blah, snow, initiate, tiny mce editor. Okay, what this does? What this does? Mm, I have a page containing this editor. I want to initialize this editor with some content programmatically. Editor, I know, call. Okay. My page one, tiny cloud, moxie, some class here, plugins. Okay. Template name, bootstrap, data tables, e-charts. So basically things all are getting initialized. Maybe the validate one as well. Validate check was validated. Submit button is clicked, so it lets the event prevent default stop propagation. If form check validity. Okay. So maybe I have to put the validation true, right? Let's see. That might be a very interesting way they might have put. So no validate false. Let's see. True. What is the difference? Let's see. Didn't do anything the way we were thinking it might do for us. I'm actually feeling very cold right now. New list dates, new table. Form class list dot add was validated. Need dot prototype dot size. This is the form needs validation. That's the class we have of the form, right, which we are working towards. But now, like, so for example, right, this class, if you guys see, this has needs validation. That class, this is getting used, right, to get this. Let me increase it for you guys. Array.prototype.slash class, this needs validation for each function, for each of those need validations. Wherever there is this form which has needs validation, wherever this array of documents or objects on your page has needs validation, every time there is one, call this function, get the form inside it, form.addListener, put a listener, submit. Submit is the same submit will happen when we click this login button, right? If you see here, type submit. So it will create an event. That submit will be called. And when that event happens, based on that event, if form check validity, right? Let's look at this thing. It checks validity in terms, I believe, that whenever you have, for example, let's say email you put, it will be blah 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 at gmail.com. So it's validating that it is actually email. If not validated, prevent default and stop propagations. Basically, do not go further. Check validity one. Method checks whether the element has any constraints or whether it satisfies them. And whether it satisfies them. If element fails its constraints, the browser verifies and a cancelable valid input at the event. Okay. And what we want actually from this, and not, so if this is valid, yes, if it is valid, false, and it will go to form class add was validated, right? It was validated, and this listener will has that submit button was cleared, this function came out as true, and the other last one was false. What we need here is somehow this validated, what all validations it might have. No validate, there is another thing, right? No validate, which we saw in the form. So form no validate, explain. The form no validate attribute, right? This one, if you see here, no validate attribute, right? And then there is action. So let's see. No validate could be used in a situation where a form needed to be saved but not submitted. When invalid data is okay for now. And when invalid data, so basically I enter something, it's getting saved, doing your taxes online, right? For example, you want to save them, not submit. Prevents form from running their validation logic when the form is submitted. So we need, here's the thing now, interesting thing, right? Question for you, YouTube and Twitch. We have no validate here. We don't want it to validate till it is submitted, and this one, submit. Will it affect anything or not? That's your question. Check it out. Might learn something. Type your answers, right? Let's have a discussion. Type your answer, whether yes or no. Type your answer and let's discuss. It'll be interesting discussion. But right, if you guys don't know about it, actually it won't, in my opinion, because if you saw this form submission process goes through whatever the result of the validation logic would normally be. So basically, in my opinion, what is happening, do not check till it's submitted. Check for validation after it has been submitted. PHP email form, right? So we have some email, we need to sign up. There is an email form also going. So let's see, login, no, sign up. Do we have that? No. And we can check it with our thing working. Robots.txt, okay, let's go here. Backup chat, disallow. Okay, we can look at this now. Okay, this is big. And if you have joined just now, I was running Durbuster. And if you don't know about robots.txt, let me tell you this. Robots.txt is what is looked by search engines like Google, Yahoo, Bing, right? All these ones will say, okay, and this robot, they will go to robots.txt and say, okay, what pages are we allowed to look at and not allowed? So user agent, yeah, allow look at both, but any user agent, but do not look at backup chat.txt. So that might give us something. Admin Kate. Kate and admin both are usernames. That's how we found it now. I have finished setting up the new export to PDF tool. Export to PDF tool is a CLI, basically terminal one, which you can export something to the PDF, right? That's what I assume. Thanks. We will require daily system reports in a PDF format. So that justifies what I was thinking. Yes, I am updated about it. Have you finished adding the internal server? And if you looked here, we have internal too in this, right? So we'll look at that in a second. Yes, it would be serving flag from now. Also, don't forget to change the credentials. Please stop using your username as your password. Kate, you saved my life. You saved my computer from being broken by my hands. So let's see, Kate. Oh, shut up. Yo, turn off the proxy. It should be good. Here. Kate. Oh, BS. Wait, that makes sense, right? Kate. Hello. Dot. And then password is also Kate. Here now. Let's see. And I will turn on my intercept. I want to verify. Let's see what it does. Kate is the password. Kate is the username. Goes to verify. Let's see. Change it to forward. Okay. it does. These are the simple ones. I want to see what here comes as request here. Verify.php, there are parameters 302. So here 302, there is something, a login. We found stuff, right? Maybe if we go to internal, we might find something. We know there is Kate and admin, so let's just go to internal and see what happens here. Yeah, we are requesting internal. Request to internal get forbidden. We don't have the permission to go to internal one. Okay. Server status. Let's go to this one. Yeah. Assets forbidden. Where's server status? Oh, we are forbidden from this one too. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. At least we have found something that there is Kate and Des. What we have to now do is manipulate maybe the form so that wherever it goes, right, that's where we have to look for the login. Let's turn the intercept on. Good part is, if you don't know, in the target you can see all the things, right? So I can turn this smaller. There is so much more info I have this time. Let me just, I want to just remove from scope and delete. Delete selected items. Yes, I want to delete them. It's good to reduce the noise as much as possible, and whenever you get a chance. So we have validate.js. Let's go to this URL as well. There is this validate.js we found, right? Now we have to use this validate.js in some way so that we can get to the internal web page here, the internal one. And this verify.php is like legit nothing, but it's like, hey, I don't have that thing. So maybe verify.js. Instead of verify.php, let's do this way, right? Kate, and form we have. So let's just, maybe I'll go verify. Let's change this, edit as HTML. Come on, JS. Oh, right, this is now. And just to see if things go well, right, turn on the intercept here. Kate, come on, Kate, don't be a bitch. Okay, verify.js doesn't work. Let's do this way now. Okay, the last one didn't work. That's fine. What we'll do is not give up. That's what we have to do. Nothing crazy. Just not give up. Edit as HTML. Let's change this needs validation. Let's remove needs validation as well. Fuck it. Do this. First we can try with this. Forward, let's see. We'll see that later, but because we didn't get any pages, so I'm looking at here, and also edit as HTML. Here I'm changing to the whole app proper path, or I don't have to add this because verify.php didn't have it, so probably I don't. One more thing though, there's validate.js. I want to see if validate.php also is a thing. So okay, let's just go with this for now. Forward get same PS. Okay, then work. We should have a login something, right? We found the chat. We found um we found chat. We found what else we have? We have vendor, intercept, blah blah blah. Vendor is not with like vendor. We can't do it. So PHP form, email form submit. Display error. This form. Maybe reCAPTCHA. This might be something. Not sure right now. Is there something reCAPTCHA here? There's just this validate. Any of you guys have any info? Any inputs? Smarty pants here. Let's talk about forms. Let's look into forms more. Intercept off for a second. HTML forms, right? Forms attributes. There is for type, value, name, blah blah blah. Parent of action. When submitted, the result will open in a new browser tab. This one. Okay. We don't want that. Method get. So maybe we don't want action or post or get. How about this? Kate and Kate. Remove action or there's method get, method this. Form elements, form attributes. I have no clue what to do. Let me take a quick break. I have to go to washroom really quick, but let's just stay here for a second. I'm just really curious to even go to washroom right now. Web forms, we have input. We have actions, no validate. And then there is this page. Maybe we have internal, right? So let's go back to the chat we were learning about. Chat or backup chat. We have backup chat, so we have tool on the PDF finish the internal server. Maybe it should go to internal. The form should go to internal, right? Maybe. Edit as HTML, internal. Right? Get. Come on, Kate. Come on. Okay, we can't do this. Let's do an nmap test. I want to see if SSH as Kate into 10.10.0217.195 will work. I want to see this. Yes, add this. permission denied. So both the times, so SSH is not open. Nmap this 217.195. Let's see. Oh, it requires root privileges. Sudo. Let's see, right? Let's see. Kali. So we this starts our nmap as well. We have robots.txt internal, then we have backup. Backup we can't go to. This is not valid, right? We looked at this. This is also not valid for us. Access is also not valid. Only thing that's valid is login.php. It's not doing the job we want it to do. I have Kate and this as the username. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Right? Like, we found Kate. That should do something for us. Then we have the head. Keywords, blah blah blah. Image. Apple Touch icon. What is this? Oh. Never mind. That's a pretty stupid icon. CSS files. Bootstrap. This style. Doesn't care about that. Container. Then we have justify content. This. Index.php, which is this page itself. Logo.php or logo.png. So assets slash image is also one of the things we can look at. So assets slash img. Forbidden. Okay. Nope, not this one. Here. Right, let's go here. Login, enter your username, password. Then this is the form, our great old form. Your username. Your username. That's also interesting the way they put it, not password. The username, enter your username type, name, username required. Your password. And this is Bootstrap. Vendor simple database, data tables, TinyCAME. Okay. We can do is 100%. We can look at these as well. Who knows? We might find something, right? Like, you just never know. So let's use restrict. Let's prettify it. Prototype. Copy source URI. Let's go here, put this, paste, go. Copyright, all rights reserved, Tiny Technologies, tiny.cloud, so probably should not touch this. Okay, let's look here, paste and go. Object, undefined. Let's see if Kate is here somewhere. Or Generate.js. Hmm. Node modules, no need to look at these. Let's look at export to PDF tool. Export to PDF, export tables to PDF files in compare groups. So export to exploit naturally, right? Export to PDF, show results, XSRF using export PDF. Okay, let's see. What does this say? Attack where server will act like a proxy for server accessing this. So internal server ports can. Oh, this is our stuff. This is our boy right here. That's why I wanted to check. I didn't want to get the answer, but so whole idea is with the export to .pdf, we are able to inject something so that we get something. We get our stuff out. So that'll be interesting. This is a hard fucking room, but we are going to try harder. I'm not giving up this easily, but like here, just read this, right? Act as a proxy, accessing a local or to a remote source. So basically, the vulnerable website we have, we will put something like export to PDF to get to the internal one, right? Now get back into our backup chat. Um, then we'll require daily setup reports in PDF format. Okay. Anything here so far? No. Yeah, finish adding the internal server. So export to PDF tool and internal server have some connection. Serving flag from now. Okay. Hello. I love how this guy is just like going off on it. But yeah, so wait, sorry. The whole idea here we have is we know Kate is there. Her username and passwords are same. Now, she has this idea, right? Here. So I'm using my um screens. Sorry, my screen's speaker, so I don't have to wear the headphones. But my question here is, we have Kate. We have her username and password. We have a login form with the verify.php. How can we? And verify.php, let's assume it is there inside, right? How can we create such that export to .pdf export this export to PDF tool is used. Export to PDF tool. Let's look at this tool. Uh, Extension exporting list libraries, metadata, SPO. Okay. Export tables to PDF files. So that's probably R1. Okay. Create table, example of ordinary table. And it's in R. PHP. Let's type PHP. Export to PDF. PDF export in PG. Blah blah blah. Create here. Can we go to one of these then? By no, not found. But we know there is internal, right? In the adding, have you finished adding the internal server? Yes, the internal server is there. Setting up the new export to. Just finish this. Just finish this. So these two are related, and this should be serving the flag now. What we have to do is use the export to PDF somehow that it does that for us. Activate.php. Let's read this. Contributors, export to .pdf, download, donate link, blah blah blah. Easily export WooCommerce invoices, which I think they were talking about this. To export the reports, right? PDF layout, simple PDF layout, blah blah blah. Also, PDFs can be attached to notification plugins. PHP more than 5.4. Okay. How to start export to PDF? Activate export to PDF. Then I believe there should be activate.php. Okay, so we have export to .pdf.php. Slash activate. Yes, Panda, I do miss you. Thank you so much for coming. It was pretty quiet here today. Yeah, I'm just not sad. I am like in zone where I'm like trying to understand how I can kind of a little bit sad, but that's fine. Like more my brain going towards is how I can use this. So like we found this chat, right, using our great nmap and dirbuster. We found this chat, right? How much time is left here? 84% done. So we found this chat and it says Kate uses the same username and password, right? And of course, if you guys are new, please like, share, just give a follow. It doesn't matter. Like it helps me, right? But here we have username and password of Kate. We know there is export to PDF and there is internal server. Internal we can't reach /internal. So and this stupid form doesn't have is not working for Kate as username and password for some reason. I don't know why. So what I'm thinking is find out how there are charts too, right? How can I use it to actually get something out? What can be exploited using this blog, blah blah blah, lab setup. Tell me username and password if you can guess it. Okay. Username. What's Kate's username? Kate's username, I believe, should be Kate, right? Kate's username should be Kate, in my opinion. Is Kate mentioned anywhere? Your username. It mentioned like in the here. Kate, Kate. Nothing happens. Happens here, maybe? Nothing, right? Password file present on password fields present on an insecure HTTP page. This is security risk. No, nothing for that perspective. So I'm like kind of confused. What can I do? What interesting thing I can do here? I don't want to look at this. Did work for it? What? Why I'm not able to log in? This is BS. What the fuck? Yo, this is BS, man. They are able to log in with this login. What the fuck? Yo, Panda, you are my lucky charm. So, the problem here is not with me. For some reason, the login works for a guy if you are using attack box, but not here. That's so stupid. I don't like that. If it works here, I will be so mad. I will be writing an email directly to these lads. This is stupid. Like I have spent so much time like trying to dig SSH into this bullshit, and people say uh, coding or like gaming is the one with rage. Come, stay at my house one day. This is stupid. Now here I have Kate. Okay, Kate, Kate. Not working here too. What the fuck? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's not, but it's okay. Fuck it. It's nothing is okay. 217. I like hear me out, right? Here there is this one we found backup slash chat dot txt. We found this. It says, oh wait, admin has this. Sorry. Oh no. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm idiot. Sorry. My bad. I'm the idiot one here. This should be admin. Oh my fucking god. I thought it was. Why do you do that? Yo, see this. Admin Kate. Admin Kate. Admin Kate. Kate. I'll read only the last one and I assume this is admin talking. I'm an idiot. Okay, the good part is I'm not no longer an idiot. I'm out of my idiot zone. We discovered this. Now let's look at this, right? So we have 24/7 system, right? Dashboard is there, blah blah blah. Now, can we go to internal? Can we go to all the other ones? Here we found like internal, right? Like, can we go here now? No. Nope. Okay, that's fine. And what our nmap gave us SSH. Disallow this. That's fine. I think we probably won't need these things because based on our discoveries, I think this does the job for us. Let's go to vendor as well, just in case. Okay, no, nothing is there. So here, let's see this. We found internal pages host. Oh, bullshit. So we have dashboard, profile, logout, visitor, blah, blah, blah. But here is something. System stats report, recent activities. Like we were talking, internal pages hosted, internal admin.php. So let's go there. If not index.php, we have admin.php. This page can only be accessed locally. Okay. does that mean? So let's turn on our intercept here. We have this internal PHP forward this. Let's see our history. Right, this can only be accessed locally. There, here. Index.php, that's not the one we were looking for. Okay. No, okay, let's think about this. Let's get more information on this now. And turn off the intercept for a second. I hope you guys don't mind if I reduce this right a bit. So we have server administrator webmaster at localhost. Locally will mean then that we can only access this website when we are on local, which is kind of, I think, just putting it. Server IP is this. Let's see. Server IP is this. Let's see. No. And if it can be done, so let's see, internal admin.php. It's taking time, so probably not. Can I ping -C510? Probably not, right? Probably not. This is not like starting with 10. Oh, apologies. Hello. Am I better now? Howdy. Can you hear me? Okay, cool. Sorry, I didn't realize I was not that clear. I took my headphones on because I had them for 2 hours almost, and my brain was clogging out. One thing I really quickly want to do before I forget. Here, let me just close this guy. So I don't lose my streak. That's the only reason. I'll go quickly to prerequisite. Here, resume learning. I just want to just okay. No answer needed. I just wanted to do this so I don't lose my streak. Now I can close this quickly. Sorry. Then let's go to this. Can we go admin and SSH into this? This is the right IP, right? Ten 10.217.195. Okay, no, permission denied. That's fine. What it says here? 80 is there. Backup. Login.php. 22 is open. 22 is open. Have to find a way, I guess. That's fine. Let's go back, at least not lose the sight of what we have been finding. So we have this internal web. It contains the system flag. So this space here, internal pages hosted on this contains, so system administrator, my profile. Let's look at this guy. I'm the admin. I monitor the server for downtime and generate reports in PDF with the coolest tool I wrote. Aside that, I love sea and surfing is my favorite sport. The admin secure server remedy federation system Antarctica. Wow. Admin at doesn't exist.com. Okay. Here are LinkedIn user profile, blah blah blah, same place. We have this. Okay, cool. Home takes us here, and then there's this profile page. users profile. Okay. Dashboard, right? We have dashboard, website traffic, export to PDF. Okay, let's see this. All right. When submit happens, let's see. Oh, yo, input. This is our local. And if this is a form, okay, let me explain to you what I just found, and this is our answer right here. If you guys see, freaking hell, freaking. So this is technically, this is a form actually. This is a form. The value it's getting is local 127.0.0.1. That's a local server, server info.php. We don't need server info.php. What we'll do now, let's just generate the report so you guys can see Linux local blah blah blah, right? We don't need this report. We don't care about this report. The report we care about, right, is basically admin.php, because this one is actually going to server info.php. We don't need that. We need export.php. So what we'll do here is Burp suite open, intercept on. I think we are here. Turn it, right? This thing. You see this, change this to admin.php. Boom, we have our answer. Hundo. W's in the chat. Oh, what? The request URL was not found on this server. Oh, it has to find. Fuck off. Even though I spoke too soon, but I know the answer is there. I 100% know the answer is there. Fuck off. Okay, here we see head blah 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 container div. You can say anything like I know the answer is there, right? Important here, right? So now you have to see index.php. We'll go back. Here we go. We'll change it here itself. And actually, I think I did one mistake. It should be internal / admin.php. That's the only thing wrong. Why are we doing here? See this. Internal web page is hosted. One sec. Internal web page is hosted at internal admin.php. So that's the only thing I did wrong. Now we'll go back, export to PDF, look at our request in our great server. So we see post request internal admin.php, right? I just did F2, I guess. F2 to focus, right? This thing. So let's just forward all. Let's see the result. This is our flag. If you guys like it, follow me, subscribe to me. Sorry, that was unnecessary, but I'm happy, man. I got this flag. Fuck off. Yo, all the teachers specifically who thought I won't be anything. I got this flag. You don't. Remember that. Take that to the grave. Fuck off. Fuck off. We have flag. Oh, yeah. Oof. Yeah. Yeah. Get it. This is how we live it. 10 toes in, and now I don't know how the song goes, but I'm a big stepper. I'm a big stepper. Underground methods. Oh.
I've been using Grammarly's AI for years to keep me high and dry. Try it.
Okay, that's all for the Friday night, guys. thank you so much for everyone who joined, right? I really appreciate it. We did such a great surfer room. It took a lot of pain and we made some mistakes on the way, but that's how we learn, right? This is called the mentality of try harder. We kept on trying, found our mistake, and that's how we do it. And anyone, right, feel free to ask me questions. Again, I have put some, if you are on Twitch specifically, because YouTube I don't think supports this yet, that if you are on Twitch, again, you can like contact me through my Discord by just typing underscore Discord like this, and you will get the information. And for anyone on YouTube here, looking forward to chatting with you, right? You guys can send me a text. Anything you want me to do, feel free to reach me out on any of my social medias. It's Censored Hacker, except for Twitch, where it is Hackers Pub. Thank you so much. This was your favorite hacker, your friendly neighborhood hacker, without a mask, just some sexy ass sunglasses. Thank you. Enjoy your weekend. Probably will have another stream coming on Sunday. Not sure. But I will try to prepare on how to get a job, how to prepare your resume, specifically in IT. But I'll try to create so anyone can, even the non-IT people can do it. Till then, thank you so much. Have a great day. Love you. And remember one thing especially. You got this. I trust in you. I believe in you. Try harder. You can achieve anything. Thank you so much.